Hi friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Dr. Rosi, a family physician working in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. If you're new to my channel, hi, welcome. And if not, well, welcome back. Like I said, today's topic is a little different. I'm kind of tired of the whole pregnancy chat. So I decided to talk about small habits that have actually helped change and shape my life significantly. I'm talking small habits, not like training for a marathon here, but impactful. And I would love to share it with you guys. Before I get into them, if you enjoy my channel, please do subscribe to my channel, like this video, and comment something you'd also like me to discuss. Overall, I'm talking about wellness, and health and wellness. I'm a little tired, okay, and basically ways to optimize your life. That is the purpose of my page. So if you're here for that, what's up? Now, these habits, like I said, are small but mighty. So they're super impactful, but they're not, requiring a lot of time, a lot of energy. And my advice is not necessarily to do them all at once because real changes are made in increments. I truly believe that. In fact, it's proven. So yeah, small changes, okay? If one of them resonate with you, take that one and stick with it. If none of them resonate with you, well, hell, sorry about that. And then the other thing to keep in mind, the purpose is to do these small habits often, but it's okay if they're not done always. Meaning, don't beat yourself up about missing a day or two or even a week of something good that you've changed in your life. Just get back on it and keep moving forward. Okay, so that's the key to small, impactful changes, in my, you know, humble opinion. All right, so let's get into them. First things first. First thing in the morning, I do every single freaking day, and you don't need a book for this, but gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. There is nothing like starting your day by pointing out the things you are grateful for. You may want to do it at the end of the day. That's cool too, whatever. Point is, if you're starting off with a positive mindset, it's easier to flood out the crappy parts of the day because you already know there's something good and meaningful about your life and your day. So gratitude, I mean, it could be one thing, it could be five things, at least one thing that you're grateful for. And if it's hard for you to find something, I'm telling you, it doesn't have to be complicated. Like, it could be mundane as like, I'm so grateful for waking up. Cool, man. That is a great thing, right? So just point out the things you're grateful for, and it's an excellent start to the day, to any day, especially when things seem maybe harder or darker. To be able to find something positive and a light in all that helps you move forward in that dark or difficult time. Other piece of advice, and it's regarding, well, my phone, which is being used right now. Two pieces of advice. Number one, when I go to bed, my phone is on do not disturb. Obviously, if they are in a certain situation where you need to be notified of emergencies, you're looking at, you're waiting for, an emergency, or you're responsible for something or someone else, or your kids are not at home and you need to be on alert, not a good idea. If none of those things apply to you, do not disturb, y'all. I don't want to hear no vibrate, no messages, no notifications, no emails when I'm sleeping. I'm sleeping. This time is reserved for me. And if you can, even leave that phone out of your bedroom. I've been doing that for a little while. And I just find it like makes you completely detached from it. You don't have any impulse to wake up and look at your phone if you do wake up. That's number one. Now, on a similar note, is removing notifications. So do not disturb at night. In the daytime, obviously, you don't want to miss whatever you're using your phone for. But removing notifications has literally changed everything for me. Meaning, I'm in control of when I want to go and look into my messages. We're living in a time where people are very needy and expect of you so much, right? When I first got a cell phone, let's just say that, there was none of this. Like, a text was rare, making me sound really old, but it is what it is. And when you got one, there was no absolutely answer right away. And like, nothing was life and death. Right now, it's as if, man, if you missed a conversation or a bit of a conversation, there's all this angst around getting back to it and getting back to it right away. So if you remove those notifications, you'll likely have a lot of less stress and on you to constantly feel the need to get back to things. That includes emails, that includes text messages. You do you. That includes social media applications. But imagine, that's like a lot of influx of info of other people needing you and your attention throughout the day when you're trying to probably get something done, like work or school or studying. So notifications, ciao. It's changed everything for me. It's been, I don't know, 2 years that I literally have no notifications for anything other than very specific apps. I think one is regarding my work communication with my secretaries since telehealth, and the other is Gmail, I think. Maybe I even remove that. In any case, WhatsApp, text messages, none of that. I will get to it when I have the time and respond then. So yeah, that's like a biggie, and if it works for you, try it out. And if it doesn't, I mean, just put it back. But it's as easy as it's super simple is what I'm saying. Other piece of advice or habit that has changed my life is planning things ahead. Now, I'm a planner, obviously. Some people are not, and that's cool. But if you want to get things done, the more organized and planned you are about it, the more likely you will be to get that thing done. If something is just set in the air, like I'd like to do this weekend, but that it's never really written down and sought after, there's a good chance you just don't end up doing it. And then the week passes by and months pass by and you're like, oh, I never actually cleaned my closet out. Whatever it is, okay? Whether it's, I don't know, but scheduling things, and it doesn't have to be on a daily basis. So I'm kind of like the night before, I like to know what's happening the next day so that I'm not reacting the next day. I'm just responding to what the plans already were. Okay, that's how my life goes. But another option or something else I like to do is do it maybe on a Sunday night for the week. So what are maybe big things that need to get, big tasks that need to get done throughout that week that you can plan on a Sunday night so that you're looking throughout the week with the idea of and the intentions of getting them done within your timeline. But yeah, planning things the night ahead rather than reacting the day of is super helpful. Next is, on that note, it feels good to just like realize that you've completed things, but also if you're not someone who plans, or maybe you have or have not, regardless, something I noticed, especially right after I had my first child, and I felt so overwhelmed because, all I was doing was changing diapers and feeding all day, that when I didn't get things done, I felt almost guilty, which is crazy now that I think about it. But what I did to kind of complement that feeling or more negate it was write the things I did get done. So at the end of the day, I'd be like, so you're feeling a little frustrated because you didn't do X, Y, Z, but do you realize that you did A, B, C? And that could be anything. That could be, I managed to shave my legs. I managed to put my kid to sleep. I managed to make myself a meal, whatever. But like, also highlight the things you did manage to do. Small habits, big impact. Other piece of advice, seems obvious. You all probably know you should be doing this, but try to move every single day. And again, movement does not have to be, I'm not about, like I said, preparing for a marathon. If that's your jam, awesome. If that's your goal, but that's huge. Moving even 1 to 5 minutes a day is moving. So I always tell my patients this. I'm not asking you for a 1-hour workout if you don't have that time or desire, but start with, 20 jumping jacks. Just move. Anything. And ideally, if you can get outside and see the sun every day, if you're not in the North Pole, whatever, these extreme temperatures, you definitely could take 5 minutes to see the sun every day. It'll change your mood. It'll boost your mood. It'll give you some vitamin D, and it'll just switch up what's going on in here. A lot of us have, especially since the pandemic, been like homebound and unexposed to people and real life and like normal life. Just getting out and seeing the sun will actually change your whole mood a lot if you try to. And again, this is part of my counseling for mental health for many of my patients. As simple as it seems, getting out and seeing the sun for 5 minutes each day is significant, has significant impacts. Okay, small habits. Like I said, you can look out your window. If you are working from home, you don't have much time, stand out on your balcony for 5 minutes, or your street, or whatever. Other small habit that has changed things for me and that I do every almost single day, plan out your clothes the night before. If you're someone who is getting out of the house, has places to go, things to do, plan your stuff ahead. It also includes your clothing. Why? It just fast tracks life. No one wants to have to sit there and think about what are they wearing morning of when you've got like 15 other things to do in the morning. Get your food ready, brush your teeth, I don't know, prepare your kids if you have any. But if it's one thing that's already streamlined, like preparing your clothes, A1. On the same note of clothes, to help motivate you to exercise when you're planning to, and only on days when you actually intend to exercise. Don't do this every day because then it loses its value. Put on your exercise clothes early in the day or first thing in the morning if you can, if you're not going to a business office. Or even if you are, wear a sports bra or like your sports shorts underneath your clothes so that in your mind, you're already on your way to the workout. Okay, that's like huge. Works for me 99% of the time. If I'm wearing workout clothes, I'm probably going to work out even for 5 minutes, but by the end of that day. Okay, last 2 pieces of advice. 1, never leave the house without water bottle. I cannot tell you enough times how many patients admit where I'm asking about water intake that they definitely don't drink enough. We're eating less than 2 liters a day, let's say, or 1.5 to 2 liters. And most often, it's not because they're not thirsty. It's not because they don't want to drink. It's because they forget to. So if it's literally in your hands or by your side or in your car or in front of you in your office, you're much less likely to forget to drink your water. So I go nowhere without it. And I definitely always drink enough water in a day. I'm also peeing all day long. But hey, comes with it. I'm well hydrated and I feel more energized. And then last but not least, this is something more to do. It's a small habit. But again, I've been implementing. Sometimes I forget, but I keep trying to. Again, we're not perfect humans. Is decluttering. Okay, so specifically though, when I buy something new, I try to throw out something old. More for clothes, so I don't buy that much clothes. Actually, I don't know what average is, but I buy clothes. Okay, every couple months, and so I've accumulated stuff. But whenever I put something new in my closet, I try to get rid of something old. Um, Chances are I'm not wearing everything that I already own, especially if I'm buying new stuff. So declutter, declutter, declutter. Try to minimize. It's okay to buy stuff. I'm not saying like we should all be minimalist and that's how life is. I mean, ideally, I'd probably like to minimize a lot more in life, but whatever. Do what you can and respect where you're at. But I think that's a really good tip, throwing out things when you buy something new. That is it. I will not throw any more small habits at you guys, although I have quite a few more. I think that's enough. Hope you find them helpful. Again, if you do, please share this with someone that you love, that you know can benefit from it. Subscribe to my channel, and I can't wait to see you back here for my next episode. Take care and have a wonderful rest of your day.